there guys, it's your boy Magma here and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. And in today's video we're gonna be taking a look at the super cool, super tiny and super compact zero-tick sugarcane farm. And this farm can produce up to 45 to 48 stacks of sugarcane per hour. So that is really quite much of a sugarcane power that you need inside your survival world. So it should be essential in your world, right? And the best thing about this farm is that it can be expanded in any side or direction. If you want to expand it on the right or left, then you can just add more repeaters and you can expand it for as long as you want, and you will have infinite supply of sugarcane. So as you guys can see inside this chest, there is a 10 minutes worth of AFK drops over here, and that was almost 8 stacks as you guys can see. And if we AFK here for an hour, it should be filled just like that by leaving one line in the right. So it would be, for this farm of about 10 blocks wide, it would produce up to 45 to 48 stacks of items. And as you guys can see, if I flick the lure, it will grow by itself, and it's a zero tick farm. It uses the mechanic and function of displacing the water back and forth. Both the sides the water is alternating, so it always has the water going on it, but since it's being changed a lot of times, that's why it is getting zero ticked. And I am not the one who discovered this feature, and I am not sure who actually discovered it, but whoever did it, just give the credits to them. If you know, then leave it in the comment section below. But this specific design with this specific type of redstone was made by me. So yeah guys, what are we waiting for? Let's start with the tutorial, shall we? So for the tutorial, I'm going to build a 10 blocks wide farm. So to do that, first go ahead and place 10 blocks on the ground just like that. And then take your redstone dust and place 10 pieces of redstone dust on top of these 10 blocks. Then after that, what you have to do is go ahead and go to the right side and then place one block over here, and then go ahead and place 2 temporary blocks over there. Then take an observer and face it into that solid block, and then go ahead and take another observer and face it into this observer, so it should make an observer clock just like that. Now what you have to do is go ahead and place one temporary block over there and a piston facing downwards on top of the right observer, and go ahead and power it. And to do that, just go ahead and place one block and then place a lever, and then you can power that block. Now what you can do is just go ahead and go on top of the redstone dust and place a line of observers detecting the redstone dust, and then take your solid blocks and then place one line of solid blocks on top of the observers. Now just go ahead and take your dispensers and then go ahead and place a line of dispensers beside the solid blocks and make sure that they are facing upwards. Now go ahead and take your stairs and go to the side with the lever and place a stair just like that, and then a line of stairs facing this side, and on the edges make sure that it is facing inwards just like that. And then go ahead and take your solid block and place one solid block over there, and then you can put your chest right there. Now go ahead and place a line of hoppers going into the chest just like that. And then go ahead and take your dirt or sand, then you can place a line of dirt or sand over here. Now what you have to do is go ahead and take your bucket of water and then place your water inside the stairs and make sure that each and every single stair contains water. and you should do this in only one side. And now what you have to do is go to the dispensers which are underneath the hoppers and make sure to fill in every single dispenser with a single bucket of water. And now go ahead and take your block of choice and place it around those hoppers, because when the hopper is waterlogged, it will spill the water on all four sides. So that we need to cover it, and then you can make your chest a double chest. And now what you have to do is go ahead and take your empty buckets, and this time there should be no water inside the buckets, and go ahead and place your empty buckets in each dispenser which is underneath the waterlogged stairs. And now if you just go ahead and flick the lever, you should see that the water is getting back and forward, and the dirt block is constantly being hydrated, and by this the sugar cane will get zero ticked. And now what you have to do is go ahead and place a line of blocks on top of the stairs, and here I like to use glass blocks so that I could see the water better. And on top of that, go ahead and place a line of pistons, and then go behind the glass and place a line of solid blocks over there, and then go ahead and place a line of redstone dust on top of this solid blocks. And now if you just go ahead and power it on, you should see that the pistons are firing properly. Now for the main part of the redstone, go ahead and place a solid block over there and a solid block up and over to the left with a repeater going into that solid block, and then place a redstone torch with a transparent block on top of it and a redstone dust, two pieces of redstone dust over there. And now you should see that two or three water sources have been powered. So to unpower, just go ahead and get rid of that redstone and place it again, and now all of it should be unpowered. Now what you have to do is just go ahead and take your solid blocks and place few solid blocks underneath the redstone dust, and place total 4 solid blocks going just like that, and then one solid block up and over, and then a transparent block right over there with 3 blocks over here. I said transparent over here. And now 2 pieces of redstone dust again over here. Now go ahead and take your repeaters and place 4 repeaters on 4 ticks right over here. And then on the top, place 3 redstone repeaters on 4 ticks. And this should be your clock for your pistons to fire. And if you just go ahead and flick the lever, it should have a really slow redstone clock. And to power the top line, first go ahead and take your sticky pistons and then place a sticky piston beside this block facing upwards with a observer facing upwards again. And now after each cycle of this redstone repeater clock, it should fire once, and as you guys can see, it will get zero ticked and it will grow fast, and it won't grow till 3 blocks high. It can go up to 2 blocks high, and after growing it will fire it. And as you guys can see, we did not AFK here for a lot, and we can see the sugar cane, and in the chest it is almost 1 stack of sugar cane. And now what you can do is just go ahead and cover it up with glass or any solid block, and make sure to have some enough light inside it, because I think sugarcane needs light to grow. So just go ahead and use glass, or you can use solid blocks and have a torch or two inside, and if you cover it up it won't fall outside. And yeah guys, you can just go ahead and add some more decoration or building around it. So there is the tutorial. So there you go, guys. That's all the time which I've got for you today. If you guys like the video, so make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you guys have any more ideas or suggestions for a video, so make sure to leave it in the comment section below. So until then, goodbye.